What's good, T17 squad? Look, so I know y'all was expecting this to be a laugh, but I let Scotty do it tonight. I just didn't feel like it. All right, I let Scotty do it tonight, and I don't feel no ways about it. So y'all make sure to head over to Scotty's. He finna go live at 9:05. I think he live already. So yeah, this is gonna be pre-recorded for this weekend. And that's just that. So, Love and Marriage Detroit. This is season 2, episode 4. No love, no grace, no shade. Child, please. It's a bunch of shade in this episode, or at least from my end, anyway. So we get back to where it left off at, and that was when they was playing the little knocker ball thing between the Thompsons and the Smiths. And Dr. Latoya and Christina was trying to come to some sort of resolve with what they got going on. So Latoya says that the streets talk, her sources are reliable, but if Christina's fishing and searching for a name, she not finna get one. But Latoya does turn around and decide to take some accountability, and Christina just decides to accept it just because. Um, yeah, I guess. I guess like when it comes to them and that, I guess that's all I got for it. Is it? I guess. Moving on. Um, so Kobe goes that next day, next scene. Kobe goes to see Russell. He down there to his gym, honey, paint. All right, I guess he's still remodeling and all of that good stuff. And he's doing most of the renovations himself, and or this is just for a scene. And so she goes to see him with their daughter or whatever. And then they have a conversation about basically how she feels as though that he takes on other people's crap and he wants to put on cap to save a hoe for other folk. But then when she comes to him in needing this and needing that, he's not really there for her like that, or he just kind of blows it off or tells her to figure it out for herself and so on and some such. Um, what's crazy? A lot of y'all keep coming in my comments saying that the copester is going to be on her way out the door on her marriage. I personally just don't feel that way. Being truthfully honest with y'all, I don't feel that way. I don't feel like the copester is ever going to just pull up stakes and leave her marriage. I don't. I don't. Um, just like I honestly don't believe that Christina is gonna get the hell up out her marriage. I don't. I don't. I think it's cute for the show for right now, but do I honestly feel like any one of these ladies are just gonna pick up and leave their marriage? I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't. Especially because a lot of them are PKs and all of that, the Kojic folk and all that. It's just see, my fan don't even want to deal with y'all. Okay, my fan don't even want to deal with the culture people. My fan want to get the hell away from me. See my point? That's my point. So it's just like I just don't. I don't feel as though any of them is ever just gonna straight up get up and leave. My opinion. My opinion. Could I be wrong? Maybe. Prove it. Prove me wrong. How about that? Um, He tells her about Brandon not being home with Christina, and she's like, no matter what they got going on, that still hurts them, that hurts their feelings. They don't want to hear them going through that. And I don't think nobody do. But at the end of the day, I don't feel as though they need to continue being married. I don't. I don't feel as though guilting Brandon into staying in his marriage and all of that is gonna work for a very long time. I don't. I feel like they're both just gonna fall right back into the very same pattern. Because what's all of a sudden gonna change now? I feel like this isn't the first time they've been down this road. I don't. So why would this time be any different from the other countless of times where this happened? My opinion. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, prove it. Um, Christina at home helping the kids with homework, and then Brandon come around in. So Brandon don't have on his wedding ring no more, and he say he lost it somewhere in the house. And she asked him why he didn't get it upgraded, and moreover, why he ain't never get hers upgraded, and all of the rest of that. And they talked about that for a little minute. And then Brandon says that he wants to come back home, but only when she's ready. But he's ready. Yeah, whatever. They talk to their girls about what's going on between them so that they don't get confused. But I will say this: them little girls is grown. They too damn grown. All right. Them little girls is too damn grown. Like, and one or two things is happening. Either because children are like sponges. So they probably done already heard a lot of BS and turmoil going on in the household already. Or Christina running her damn mouth to the damn girl. One of the two is going on, but something going on around there because them little girls is too damn grown, in my opinion. Now I see why the Copster feel the way she feel. Now I see why the Copster feel the way she feel. Cause them little girls is too damn grown. Keep them little sharing about y'all grown people business. Now I'm not necessarily mad at y'all for talking to them about it, just so that they could be informed and not confused. But it's they too grown. They is too grown. Moving on. So the men meet up to play golf or whatever. All of the men meet up, include Marcel. So Marcel shows up and Brava is not here for him at all because he's like, listen, the last time I saw them, it was at my anniversary dinner for the business, and his wife showed her complete ass, titties, and I. And hopefully the same thing. Well, that happened down at Russell's little golfing shindig because he ain't had no time. So it's obvious that still feels away. And I get it. I get it. Like that's your first time being around everybody, and then it's down to this situation, which was mine, and then you made it all about you with Christina. Like it became a lot. So I get his feelings. I get it. So Brandon tells Marcel that they need to get their wives to talk, and Marcel tells him, "Listen, what what Kobe got going, not Kobe, what Kimberly got going on because it's too many K's on this damn show. Kimberly, Christina, Kobe, I'm tired of it. He basically said, listen, whatever Kimberly got going on with Christina is what Kimberly got going on with Christina. I'm just her husband. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I won't dare for none of that. I ain't got no problems with you. You ain't did a goddamn thing to me. So you ain't got to worry about me playing up in that fray. And I just hope you do the same. I appreciate that, Marcel. I do, because that's the way it should be. Just because your wife got an issue with Christina, don't mean you got to have an issue with Brandon. Like, for what? For what? Like, I get it. And I can appreciate Marcel for that. I do, because he could have came in just ratting for his wife, for like, nigga, I ain't, you know, nigga, cute, bitch. Like, I ain't fucking with your ass. But I can appreciate you for saying, nah, that's them. They'll work it out. Me and you good. I appreciate that. So Brandon inviting all of the couples to Christina's surprise birthday party, but he not inviting Marcel and Kimberly. What's their last name? I can't remember their last name now. Start with a D, I think. But he not inviting them. Brandon, that's very mature. I'm not mad at that. I mean, yeah, you and him had a little kumbaya, and y'all had a little, well, not a kumbaya, but y'all got an agreement and understanding with each other. But considering what just happened and they're not cool yet, I get you for saying ain't no issue, ain't no thing. Yeah, me and you just talked, but because this is for my wife, I don't want it. I appreciate that. Like that was a adult, and I appreciate for myself for taking it as an adult. Hey, no big deal. I get it. Less drama, the better. I understood that. That's how things could be handled. I'm with it. So Latoya inviting the ladies out for brunch, all of the ladies. Um, it was, you know what? This is what I will say. It was actually pretty decent seeing all of the ladies being able to just actually talk it out and try to come to some understanding, at least for right now, because that's what we got with Kimberly and Christina. Now, granted, we see in the next episode, it went absolutely nowhere. But the point that I'm trying to make is you saw how y'all was able to like put something behind y'all and do a scene. You know what I mean? I kind of appreciated that. I appreciated y'all dropping y'all walls down a little bit long enough to have a scene. and sit down and talk and have brunch and just connect with each other as like women and mothers and wives and so on and some such. Like it ain't got to be all of the pettiness and cattiness. But Latoya, you full of shit. I'm sorry. Latoya, you are full of shit, and you will never convince me that you did not bring Kimberly up here on some false pretenses. I'm sorry. Latoya, I'm sorry. You can get up here and say until you blue in the face that you had no idea that it was all this friction and it was all this, that, and this. Latoya, girl, gone. Pink is the perfect color for you because I keep telling you, you carry all of them, them tad ass undertones of them tad ass AKA. I keep saying this is. I keep saying it. You talking about something you love wearing pink? I bet you do. I bet you do. It says a lot. It says a lot. I'm sorry. And I ain't got no problems with Annie. I like Annie a lot. But Latoya, I'm sorry. Y'all know how I feel about messy ass people who walk around here acting like they're not messy and they don't want to be a part of the fray. I just, anyway, Brava is at home with Lakita. I know her name now, y'all. Her name is Lakita. All right. He at home with Lakita. First of all, the house is bad. The house is bad. Like I think between them and the Thompsons, like they got a badass house. Like I live for the house. Like the house is real cute. Blah blah blah. Okay, period. Anyway, Lakita was basically thinking that because she sent their gals because I think they got two daughters. She sent their gals down to their grandmama house that she was finna have time with her husband, but her husband said, "No, man, Pam." He going to the last game. That was he finished with the last game. He going down to I think one of his clubs because I think he owned like six. I think he said yes. I love that. And Lakita is just like, listen, that's all good or whatever, but you need to let me know where you at and just let me know that you're good. And then she starts explaining that she has past trauma about her dad being unalive, because he was out and about and so on and some such. And, she just got bad PTSD about that. And it's not that she's trying to clock him or whatever the case. It's just she wanted to make sure that he's good and that he's safe and that, she knows his whereabouts in case anything do go wrong or anything does happen, she knows how to get to him. You know what I mean? That's really all Keita's thing is. All right, that's really all Keita's thing is. But all right, it ain't that she trying to control you or nothing like that, friend. Or she trying to clock you or tell you or nothing. She just, she went through some things in her past and she just wants to make sure that her husband is safe. You know what I mean? But I totally get your feelings, Lakita. I'm on your side. All right. Take your ass home, Bravo. All right. Take your ass home. Period. If you can be home, take your ass home. Hell. Anyway, Brandon meet up with Christina's niece, Trinity, I think her name is, Chelsea, and then the Copesters and Dr. Latoya. So he meets up with all of them and he lets them know that he wants to upgrade her ring and get him a new ring, um, for a wedding band. And, he wants to do this down to her surprise party. And when Copester asks him, well, what's the motive for all of this? And he says, he wants to make things right. He wants his family back. And she did mention how she wanted an upgraded ring and this and that. So he felt like this would be a good gesture for her. And blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm cool with it, Brandon. I'm cool with it. If you really try, Brandon, I guess. But for some reason, I just don't feel as though things going to. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just do. Like I want to root for Brandon, I really do, but I just for some reason my spidey senses is telling me ain't much gonna change. I really feel like y'all gonna fall back into the same damn slump. I do. That's just my thing. Like whatever. So and Chelsea brings up how Latoya said that she was telling people that Okay, so Chelsea says that Dr. Latoya was running around telling everybody that she was down talking her business and telling people not to support her business or her brand because of what went down between her and Anthony. Chelsea, you there, Chelsea? Chelsea. I didn't even realize that that was that Chelsea. If y'all don't remember last season, he ran her ass down. During the Opulence wine launch, I think it was. He ran her ass down at the table and he disrespected her ass all to be damned. I forgot all about that, Chelsea. I ain't know you was that Chelsea. See, now it makes sense why Chelsea came with the energy that she gave. And see, normally, I ain't even gonna hold you. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Take a swig of water for this one. Copster, and you know I rock with you. But at the end of the day, this is what I got for you, Copster. That's what I got for you because what I don't like is when known pregnant women want to put themselves and get themselves involved in other people's BS. My thing is, you want to run off like a distraught white woman when she calls y'all the two stooges and oh my God, you're gonna disrespect a pregnant woman. Well, no, the pregnant woman should have stayed her pregnant ass about the damn fray. So that's what I got for you, Coaster. And you know I like you a lot. But that's what I got for you because I can't stand when pregnant women do that. You just should have stayed pregnant and stayed up out of that because it had absolutely nothing to do with you. Latoya said, run around there and said that about her. You shouldn't have even got involved. So no, I won't even mad at Chelsea for throwing your ass a little jab because you asked for it. You asked for it, and she gave you what you wanted. Toya, here's my issue with you. Again, Latoya, you be out here running your mouth. But then when it comes back at you, you don't ever want to just stand up in it. Now you run around here saying that somebody told you this and somebody told you that, but you don't have no evidence of it. No text messages, no photos, nothing. Nothing, no videos, no lives, no nothing. You have absolutely nothing or no proof to where people can go and see where she has said this about you or tweeted this about you or commented this about you. You have absolutely nothing. You just threw this out on the reunion that I didn't see because I ain't even watched the damn reunion. Be clear. Like I'm just saying now you want to turn around and say, well, I'm gonna respectfully decline because it's so and so and so. And I was kind of on their side. It's like, girl, her party ain't about you. Why ain't you not gonna come to the damn party? She called you to the carpet for what you said about her on national TV. She's not wrong for that. You can't do wrong to a motherfucker and tell him how bad to get Latoya. And then we see from the next episode, you curved your ass there. You went through all of that, not get dressed, all of this to have your ass in a damn dress and you catch your ass there anyway. Like, I'm really trying with you, Latoya, because I do like Anthony. I'm really trying with you, Latoya, but you is making it hard for me. You you making it real hard for me. Like, and I really feel like you gonna drag the coasters down with you. I really do. I really feel like you gonna mess around and drag the coasters down with you. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I ain't even mad at Chelsea for coming up here getting you together because at the end of the day, you did bring on Kimberly up here for less than genuine intentions, in my opinion. I'm sorry. You could sit up here and say that you didn't know this and you didn't know that. Nah, you had an inkling. You had a damn inkling. You may not have known everything verbatim, but you had a damn inkling. And you brought her ass up here anyway. You're trying to have her around in the fray. So I ain't even mad at Chelsea for getting your ass together. And I ain't even mad at Chelsea for throwing your ass some shade too, Coaster, because you should have stayed your pregnant ass out of that. Now, with that having been said, that's it. That's all I got. Damn it. I'm sick of it. Now y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.